Well, welcome back here to Wake Up Call with Dan Tortora. We are on site, on location at Avicolli's on the corner of Route 57 and Wetzel Road in Liverpool, New York, right down the road from Liverpool High School. Tonight we are featuring the Liverpool Warriors Girls Volleyball team. Go ahead and clap it. I know you're waiting to do it. So, we have a lot to talk about. There's a lot of things that just happened off the air. Lauren Ragonese, welcome. Head coach Emily Flohr, welcome.
Thank you.
Coach, you were teaching everybody something that is exactly how I learned how to beatbox.
Oh, really?
Boots and cats, yeah.
How'd you learn?
I don't know what it was. I don't know if I saw it on TV or...
Mine was YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody just did it, and then I think it was a commercial, and I was like, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And you just taught the team how to do it,
Yes.
and they may have caught a little bit of that as we were getting on here live. Do you consider yourself a good beatboxer?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Now, do you have a favorite beatboxer or rapper of all time?
Ooh. Of all time.
Of all time.
Of all time. Drawing a blank here.
Okay.
Who's my favorite beatboxer?
Or rapper.
Or rapper.
Or rapper.
Rapper. Shout out Drake, like Soph said.
Yeah.
OVO.
I like that. I appreciate that. Now, we were both born in October. We're both Raptor fans. So, and we both like Moscato. And what is it? Lobster and shrimp and a glass of Moscato. So I think that Drake and I should be friends at some point.
All right, Drake. Guarantee.
Yes.
And
Gotta
the
make it
boys
happen.
coming live.
And Raptor fans are few and far between, so I've been a Raptor fan my whole entire life. Happy in 2019 when they won a championship. Lauren, are you a Drake fan as well, or are you somebody else?
I mean, I am a Drake fan, but I actually like Tyler, the Creator. He's pretty good. And Kendrick, you know what I mean? Some Kendrick in there.
Some Kendrick Lamar. Okay, all right. Have you heard anything new by Kendrick Lamar just released?
I guess Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. That's really it.
Okay, all right. There's a lot of good stuff that's coming out from Kendrick
Yeah.
Lamar. I call him the better version of Kanye West.
I think Kanye is good, but there's a lot
It's
of
actually just
controversy.
yay. It's
Yeah.
just yay.
He's good, but there's a lot of
Yeezy.
controversy and stuff. But for the most part, he's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Well, I mean, what happened with Kanye is what happened with a lot of people in the industry. If you date a Kardashian, your career ends immediately. Yeah. Kanye has a chance to resurrect it because he's no longer with a Kardashian.
This is true.
So, but typically, Lamar Odom, what is it? Was it Tristan Thompson?
Oh, he's just the worst.
Lamar, Reggie Bush. There's other people that have
Can't
been
forget
involved.
Ray J.
Ray J.
Avi.
And then who's the other guy that Scott Disick.
Lord Disick.
Who's doing okay now. I guess he's doing all right. I have to tell you, in the very little bit of information I know about the Kardashians, I thought I didn't like Scott, but I realized I dislike Kourtney way more than Scott Disick. And they all talk through their nose. They breathe through it, they talk through it, and Kim Kardashian, I can't do anything with the Kardashians. Do you like the Kardashians?
I've actually never watched Keeping Up with the Kardashians, but
Greatest thing you've ever said. This moment in time, September 29th, 2022 at 6:57 p.m. That is your best quote.
Put
Coach,
it in the yearbook.
have you watched the Kardashians? Yes, you have.
No. Never.
Okay. Do you still watch the Kardashians?
No. Never.
Wow. By a round of applause.
It's a guilty pleasure. Sorry.
Okay, all right.
Reality TV.
So, I don't even know what to say to that. Do you watch the Hulu or the Entertainment Kardashians? Are they still on both? You watch them all?
Think.
Yeah.
No, I don't watch them all. Just
Okay. Favorite Kardashian of all time?
favorite of all
I don't know why I'm
time.
doing this to myself. It's like choosing my favorite demon of all time.
I don't know if I have a
What part of
favorite
hell
all
do you enjoy the
time.
most, Dan? Well, probably
I like watching the kids, the little kids.
Kylie and the kid.
Yeah, the little kids.
I don't even know who the kids are.
Yeah.
Faker.
Stormy.
Rise and shine.
There's Northwest, right? That's still a real name?
Yeah.
My favorite name, feel terrible for the child, but Northwest is the best. There's another one?
Wolf.
Wolf West.
There's
that
a
official?
Wolf West?
It's official.
They changed it though. Yeah,
Oh.
There's a Stormy. Stormy who?
Stormy Jenner.
Stormy Jenner.
Kylie's.
All right.
Oh my lord. Okay.
move on.
Yeah, let's get way past this. All right, Coach.
Yes, Dan.
If you had to be a Kardashian, okay. So, actually, you know what? I feel the need to ask one more question. If you had to switch lives with a Kardashian, who would you switch bodies with for a day? Who would you jump into and be them for the day?
Probably. I don't know. Kim, I guess.
Yeah,
Gotta be Kim. Kim K.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
It's just Kim K. She's just. I don't know. She's just Kim K.
Now, I figured she gets a lot of negative messages, right?
They all do.
Right. So,
Yeah.
I decided to send her a message on Twitter. I'm going to tell you why. We have the same birthday.
Aww.
So October 21st. So I thought with all the negative information she gets,
Yeah.
let me send her, even though I'm just a random person, on her timeline of hate, I said, hey, hope you have a great day, glad to share the birthday. She never responded. She's a terrible person. So I feel.
All right, everyone, put in your calendars. October 21st.
October
We're gonna
21st.
reach out to Dan, let him know. Happy
Yes.
birthday.
So, Kim, you're still on that list. So, Lauren, for you to get to this team via the Kardashians, as we've gotten here today, what's your favorite thing about being a part of this team?
I would just say like the energy we bring to all the games. Like you can hear my voice right now. Like at our CNA team, like I was like screaming so loud because I had so much faith in our team to win, and I was just like, you get hyped. You get so hyped when you're here.
So, it's all the energy.
Yeah,
Where do you get the energy from? Who do you feed off the most? A lot of people were talking about you, so do you have a person?
I think I don't know. Just like I've always been super competitive, and like I was told to like try your hardest at everything, and just like maybe my family, like having that competitiveness in me, just like makes me want to do the best I can, be the best I can be, and prove that to my teammates and stuff like that. So.
Teammate that pushes you the most in practice is who?
I feel like everyone does, but I would definitely say like Soph and Ellie. Like I'm always like passing with them, and like I don't know, it's always like hype. Like I don't know, I just like want them to know that I want to do my best so that they can do their best. So.
Coach, you've heard this team talk a lot about being happy together, laughing together. Seems like there's a family that you don't have to force with this team. What's your favorite part of coaching this team?
I mean, I love coming every day. I think the cool thing is that I was in their shoes not even 10 years ago. I went to college, I played there, I coached a little bit before, so I've been able to, out of all my experience, at the end of the day, what I've learned and realized is that it's just about showing up and having fun and playing the sport you love, and that's what I want them to take out of their experience. So I just want to give them the best experience, right? No drama, no BS, just volleyball and fun, and enjoy it while it lasts, because it goes by quick, and don't take it for granted. So.
I've only seen the happy, fun, and playful side
Yeah.
of you. Do you have a serious...
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
I do.
all right.
Yeah.
How would you describe that side?
Serious?
What'd you say?
First step forward.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Serious? I think it's just like a mindset. I mean, I've been fortunate enough to been in situations where I have been on a winning team where and I always tell them it's not only about volleyball. This is about work and life and friendships and school, and everything that we do on the court resonates and is transferable to other aspects of your life. So at the end of the day, it's just, how can you stay resilient, get in a mindset, and we are here to win. We want to win. We have goals we've set together. So yes, it's all about having fun and having that culture of family and, all the energy, but it's also about what do we need to do every day to accomplish our goals. So it's a little bit of both, and that's what it's about too. So
What do you enjoy more? The playful cheering side, or when you get to be firm and direct?
I can't choose because I appreciate and I like both because I know that one leads to the other.
Yeah.
In practice, that's when I try to just bring the intensity, bring the serious, exaggerate, visualize. Where do you want to actually be? Like push them to be, to compete. and to get better. So the games are fun, and that's what it's about. The games are to showcase the hard work that goes in practice. So.
Off of that, Lauren, how would you describe practice?
I think there's definitely like at the end of the day, like after a school day, like I always go to practice. I'm like, okay, I can put everything aside and like just focus on practice. And I appreciate like Coach puts that aside for us, and we can just focus on that. And I think she does a good job of like separating that and like just like letting us have fun, but like still being like focused, like she was telling us. So.
What do you respect most about Coach?
I think I don't know. She has a very similar personality to us. Like she's kind of close in age, like only like 10 years or so. I don't know. So I don't know. Like she kind of like is one of us, but not like there's still like a division between that. Like we know she's our coach, but we know that she's there for us because she's like kind of closer to us in age. So
That's a tell me something good that I'll count it as. So Coach, tell me something good about Lauren.
About Rags? Well, first of all, cousins. Hey. No, what I love and appreciate about Lauren Ragonese is that she just gets it, right? You never have to ask. As soon as you walk into the gym, she's doing what needs to be done. Like we talk about having integrity, and she's the epitome of what it means to be a student athlete, right? She's on top of her grades. She plays more than one sport. She's always a great teammate to everyone, and is just there and enjoys it. And you can't really ask for anything more than that, really. It's just always positive, and it's not forced at all. It's just because she wants to be there, and you can tell it's genuine. So
thank you.
Yeah.
So
Appreciate you.
the fist bump cousins here.
Oh.
Describe what that dynamic's like on this team.
Okay, well,
Well.
we are both half Asian
And half white.
and half white.
So together.
She went to high school with my brother.
Oh yeah. Louis, hi.
Yeah, so we're not related, but
Cousins.
we're cousins.
Yeah.
What's it like sharing culture that is unique like that?
I don't know. Like, we don't really talk about it.
Well, we have
We do,
once.
but-
Yeah. No, we have.
Like the Asian drive in us, I guess. I don't know.
Just like we I don't know, just the accountability. Like she
Yeah,
was
yeah.
saying, just growing up, her mom is just on top of things, and she
Yeah,
said like
definitely.
her dad kind of just like, yes, and I don't know, just not a high standard, but it's just expected. So I don't know, it's good. We work
Yeah.
hard, and it's nice.
How would you describe, Coach, I'll start with you on this
Okay.
one. How would you describe what it's like to be a warrior?
A warrior, resilient in the face of adversity. But no, just no matter what's going on, the things that you can't, or the things that you can't control, it doesn't matter. You just go out, put your best foot forward, and you do what needs to be done to get the job accomplished. Reach your goal.
Fair enough. Lauren, what would you say? What does it mean to be a warrior?
I agree with being like resilient, but also like again having that competitive drive in you to like, because like we all love that competitive like relationship like with CNS or Beville, and it always pushes us to do our best. So yeah, just being a warrior is just being competitive in my opinion.
The game that you circle is what? Is it the same?
In the what?
The game that you circle on the schedule?
Oh yeah, I definitely would say CNS. Definitely. Like in every sport, like no doubt, like CNS, like beat CNS, like.
Coach, do you quietly circle that same game or no?
I guess it's like I quietly circle it. I circle all of them for different reasons,
Okay.
if that makes sense. I mean, definitely, like, if you asked me this when I was in their shoes, I would say Beville, just because, the hype of Beville. But now, like, on the other side of things, in a different perspective, it's just different teams for different reasons. I mean, I don't know, I just kind of want to win them all, really. So I don't really think about the opponent per se, but just what we need to do together to strategize the best lineup, foot forward that we can put out there to beat them. So.
And I will say that, like, whenever we face an opponent, coach is always like, don't worry about who's on the other side of the court or who the refs are or what gym you're in, because we have to play our best every single game and not worry about the other outliers, other factors. So
Yeah,
Controlling what you can control,
100%, yeah.
which is only yourselves. So, being a former player, shifting to a coach.
Yeah.
What was the most difficult part of the shift?
Difficult? I wouldn't say difficult. I just would say I learned so much. And I learned so much every day. Like every single practice game, I have like a little notebook or I just talk to my mom. I call my mom or my friends and I talk to them about what I learned that day. And it could just be something as little as, oh my gosh, I need to print that sheet out before I get to the gym. Or it could be something as big as, like yesterday's lesson, we were up by a good amount of points and then we just had to close, We have to learn how to just finish out. Doesn't matter what the score is. We know we're up, but it doesn't matter. We got to finish. So just trying to take away something from every day to learn and grow and get better and to implement those lessons in the future. Not only myself, but for the program too.
Lauren, would you ever consider being a coach someday?
Honestly, yeah, I don't know. Maybe for like a little 5-year-old team, it'd be fun. But there's a lot of hardships in like a high school coach and like a college coach and stuff. So I don't know. That would be a hard uptaking.
Yeah. There's just little things every day that pop up.
Exactly.
That are kind of challenging or tricky or something you've never dealt with before. And as a first-time coach, coaching girls and at a varsity level, it's like, whoa, this is a whole other beast that I'm dealing with. So just try to keep everything positive and turn it into like a lesson learned. So I don't look at it, I try not to look at it as a difficult thing. Try to look at it as, all right, how can I learn from this? So.
A very smart person, good friend of mine, Shamarko Thomas, played for Syracuse, played in the NFL. He came on the show a couple days ago going off on what you said. He said pain turns into lessons, lessons turn into blessings.
Yeah.
So, like you said, it's not really a hardship, it's a challenge, but there's something that comes from that challenge. With that being said, I'm going to be challenged, I'm sure, because I was last time. We're going into rapid fire with Liverpool and their girls volleyball team. The Warriors are here at Avicolli's, right down the road from Liverpool High School, in this wake-up call with Dan Tortora opportunity. We are here every single month with Liverpool Athletics, and of course Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Time. We are right here on these channels as well, on youtube.com, facebook.com, and mixlr.com/wakeupcallvt. Coach, you have the first question for me.
Okay. So I guess
feel
we'll
like
just...
y'all are preparing a lot more.
Well, we'll save the funny ones for the end. But
Okay.
I'm actually just really curious, how did you get started in this career path? And, are you connected to Liverpool? Why Liverpool Athletics? Why do you, why Avicolli's, I guess? Tell me a little bit about this. How did you get here? Yeah.
So my college ring has a feather pen on it. And the feather pen that I have is a reminder that whatever I do, so between sportscasting, screenwriting work, music, stand-up comedy stuff that I've worked on, everything that I do, I've been a storyteller. Mm-hmm. And when I was 5 years old, I started typing out stories on a Saturday morning. So it's always been a part of me. It's always been a part of my blood. So I would say that's how it started. Liverpool, it just felt like, I started to work with Avicolli's, and I had this model for high schools, and I said, well, right up the road is Liverpool. And I met with Ari and loved his personality, loved sitting down with him and kind of what his vision was. And I don't believe that there's anyone that doesn't deserve a spotlight. So I was like, okay, well, you see Jim Boeheim, and I've had the Jim Boeheims and the Coach K's and the Nick Sabins and Dabo Sweeney's on the show. And I said, why not treat Liverpool the way that these people get treated, and give student athletes and coaches and administration an opportunity to feel the love and feel the respect regardless of record. So Avicolli's, I love their pizza. I love working with John here. And then Liverpool, it's something I've loved for the last few years, and I will shamelessly plug and wear Liverpool things when I get them. I do have a Liverpool towel from Ari, so I do have that. But yeah, I don't know. I love the community.
We'll get you some swag.
Okay. I love the community.
What size are you?
I'm medium.
Medium.
So I love the community here, and I love being a storyteller, and I love helping people and getting to see like going to a game and getting to see people that I know and getting to like cheer you all on and see you all happy. It just, I don't know, it does something different for me.
Yeah,
So,
thanks.
I like
Yeah,
it.
That was really sweet.
Yeah.
I like that.
Thank you. So my first one for you, Coach. All right.
Oh, gosh. Nervy.
Your favorite 3 words to use if you could only say 3 words for the rest of your life. Doesn't have to be a sentence, just 3 words that you love to use.
Okay.
I've never asked this question before. I don't know where it came
I
from.
like to use. Well, keeping it PG.
We're on the internet. There is no FCC.
3 words. Like demands? Or like a phrase?
Anything. You could be a phrase or individual words.
I guess like
I
mean one of the first one that comes to mind is like I love you.
Okay.
Or first step forward. That came to mind. If it was in the volleyball gym, it'd be first step forward.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess yes, no, and
Maybe.
maybe, or thank you, or
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, no, and thanks.
I think I could survive with those 3 words.
Yeah, you probably could.
Yes.
Fair. I feel like if I keep going, you'll say thanks, and then you'll say no. So.
Yes.
Okay. All right, Lauren, what's your first one for me?
Okay. What is your most embarrassing moment of your life?
I have so many.
Making a good one.
I have so many. Because a true comedian knows to laugh at themselves before anybody else can. Most embarrassing moment? Wow. Well, I did hit a person with a motorboat when I was 12 at Disney. And do y'all want to hear this story?
Wait, a boat?
I hit him with a boat, yeah,
At Disney?
at Disney.
Like the amusement park?
Yeah.
Oh.
So you could take boats around Caribbean Beach. I don't know if you can anymore after what I did, but so I got in this boat. I don't know why they let you do it when you're 12 because you've never driven a car. You don't know what you're doing.
Right.
But there's forward, backward, neutral, and then there's a rope that is your seatbelt. And so my buddy James, shout out James, here in the community, love you, brother. He decided to tell this story to everybody when I cried, and now I tell it and I find it funny because the woman was okay. So
Was she?
yeah, she was.
Okay.
She's good. She was very strong. We'll talk about that in a minute. So we could take the boat out, and he was always like Mario, and I was Luigi to him. So he had to be first at everything. I had to be second. So he's like, let's take the boat out. I'll drive. I said, absolutely not. I said, I'm going to drive my own boat. So we got a boat. Our parents were at the pool, so they entrusted us to do this. So he gets in his boat. He takes off. He's fine. I get in my boat. I take off. I'm fine. We're out for like an hour and a half. We're spinning around. We're going all over. When you come back in, and I blame this on Disney, it's very difficult to park your boat. And if you've ever seen Austin Powers when he gets stuck in the hallway, that's what I did. So when you come in, you're coming in this way, and there's an L, and this is the dock, and then there's a wooden piece for no reason that's sitting right here. So you have to pull your boat in a perfect L and not hit anything. So James pulled his in, no problem, got out of the boat, and they told me to come in. So I started to come in. And I hit the wood piece, I hit the dock again, and then I backed up and I did it again, and multiple times, and she was like, just back it up. So I got nervous, I hit reverse, and I flew backwards where everybody was taking off, which could have killed me, but it didn't. So I'm sitting in the water, and she's standing there with James, and this Disney cast member, she looked at me, and I was like, man, she can't hear me. I mean, I'm a little kid, I'm yelling, I've always had the broadcasting voice, so I guess she could hear something. But I was like, do I come in now? And she's standing there, she's going like this. And I was like, I'm not going to sit in the water. So I started to come in, and she went, neutral. I put it in neutral. And when you're in neutral, your boat starts to fade into the water. So I'm just sitting here like this, and I came back in, and she goes, neutral. And I was like, why is she telling me to go neutral? This is ridiculous. So I paused again. And then I was like, I've been waiting like 12 minutes. I'm going in. So I hit it, and I start to drive in, and she's not saying anything to me. And I'm hoping she's going to guide me in because I'm going to hit the dock again. And she says to me, neutral, neutral, and screams the third one, neutral! I got scared. I hit it in overdrive, and I went flying toward the dock. I let go of the actual, apparatus to stop myself. And then I, for some reason, forgot, and I started to pull on my belts as if that was what's going to stop the boat. I got scared. I let go of everything. I pulled onto the thing. She screamed. I hit the dock, went up in the air, came down. She tried to, I don't know why she did this, so it's kind of her fault. She went underneath it, and she tried to, stop it, and so it kind of was, by her but not on her, and I was halfway, the point of the nose was up in the air, and my butt was down in the water, and I was just sitting like this. And I was like, what do I do? She got up in a fit of anger, rage, and She-Hulkness, pushed the boat, and the boat falls into the water, and I kid you not, I still wasn't in where I was supposed to be.
Oh no.
I was still locked in the wrong place. So I hit somebody with my boat, and that's my story.
Reminds me when we went jet skiing at Sophie's house.
Did somebody hit somebody?
Oh, did I?
No,
Yeah.
no.
She almost threw me off. I was about to sue her.
I did not.
No, I'm joking.
I might have.
All right, so I want to throw it back to you. What's your most embarrassing story?
Okay. It's a hard one.
Cognitive dissonance.
Maybe I got denied by my preschool crush or something. I don't know. I have no idea.
Okay.
Lauren, tell about.
No.
I love how she yelled out and then whispered, Lauren, tell about... I didn't catch what she said, though.
Probably when I was little, just an embarrassing story. I don't know. I have no embarrassing stories. I'm too good.
Just don't name the name.
Just
Please.
No, it's
call
fine.
him Josh.
Yeah.
No.
So your preschool crush said no.
Yeah, that's my embarrassing story.
All right, shame on them.
Yep. Okay.
And look at her now, you jerk. So, anyways, Coach, your last one for me is what?
Tell us your best and most funniest joke. Funniest?
Best.
Best joke.
Yeah.
Comedian. DT.
You can't really do it on call like that.
Oh, okay.
It's like ad lib in the moment. I have a
Like
lot.
a dad joke.
Yeah. What's a good? Yeah.
I
Yeah.
talk-
What's your go-to joke at a party?
at a party? See, that's
Yeah.
the thing, though.
Or at a
is, like,
get-together, at a gathering.
anybody that does comedy will tell you that we don't have jokes on file.
What's your go-to joke
have-
when you're in front of a bunch of?
I've dated a lot of crazy women in my past,
Okay.
and I have some funny stories that weren't funny in the moment, but they're funny now.
Let's hear one.
Okay.
Okay.
Want to hear one? I got so silent. Okay. So let me think.
Are you gonna name drop?
No. No. So okay. So I did date a country girl from North Carolina one time, and her name. Well, I won't say her name. So she broke up with me for wearing black pants to a picture. And she did her very country accent when she did it. So I'll never forget this. We got in a fight. I was standing outside. I was living in Florida. I was talking to her on the phone. And she had a thick accent. So she used to call me Daniel. It wasn't Daniel. It was Daniel. And she was like, Daniel, I got to tell you, we got to break up. And I said, why? She's like, well, you don't drive a tractor. You don't dig holes. And you wear black pants to all of our pictures. And you should know, when our men dress up, it's jeans and a nice top. And because you wear black pants, my family doesn't like you. And I remember sitting on the phone going, where the hell am I right now? And why did this happen to me? But I also had an ex that used to stare at a wall during a fight. If she argued with you, she would look at the wall for an hour and not move. So I do really funny things to her while she was sitting in silence.
Oh. Like what?
I don't know. You can take a hula hoop and try and get it on her, do different things. Well, I mean, she was crazy. Who stares at a wall for an hour? Do you know anybody that's ever done that? In the middle of an argument.
Not in the middle
Just
of
look at the wall, sit down, and do absolutely nothing. So that was one of it. There's also some, like you said, it's a family show. There's some. What she said? What she
nothing.
Nothing.
What she said?
No, nothing.
Okay.
They know someone.
Inside joke.
Okay. There is some other funny things that I've done, but they're not for the family show, I guess. So I could tell you some of those jokes off the air, Coach. You'll appreciate them.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. All right, Coach. Since you put me there, what would you consider to be your worst dating moment?
Oh, I already know this one.
Oh, but that's a sad one.
It is sad, but
Well,
I don't like sad.
yeah, I don't want to do that.
Don't do the sad
you
one.
can
do
say
it.
it if you want.
No, I'm not
Okay.
saying that. Worst dating moment? Well, I don't really date a lot.
Or worst pickup line maybe somebody's ever used them.
Pickup line.
I don't use them unless it's a joke. Like to break the ice, I'll use it, but I've never actually used one thinking that they work.
Worst
They don't
pickup
work.
line.
None of them. My dad joke also is the Justin Timberlake movie about the time when they flip the arm over. Did you see that? And like the time would run out on their lives. Somebody asked me what it was called, and I said Just in Time because of Justin Timberlake. That's a good
Wait,
dad
I
joke.
don't know what movie that is.
I don't even remember what it's called. Something time.
Which one?
Out of time.
Out
Is it
of
called?
time.
Yeah, all the time.
I think it's called.
Is Olivia Wilde in it?
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Cameo.
Okay, so what about corniest joke or corniest pickup line?
Corniest joke.
Yeah.
Corniest pickup line.
Yeah.
I have one if you don't know.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
My cousin.
So, okay, someone say that they're cold.
I'm
I'm
cold.
cold.
You should go stand in the corner. I heard it's 90 degrees over there.
That was
I
good.
don't get it.
Different. Because it's hot over there. Yeah.
90 degrees, like an angle.
Like geometry.
Oh.
Like an angle.
I didn't even get it. Then.
See, look,
I know
like a
math.
90-degree angle. Stand in the corner.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was fun.
That's a math joke, which is orange, by the way. So,
Blue.
all right, Coach. Since
Blue.
you didn't answer that one,
Okay, yeah, new one.
this is a
I don't
new
really
one.
date, so
Okay. Just a choice. You don't like it. People are weird.
just yeah, too much energy.
People are weird. Yeah. You could say it's 2022. People are out of their minds. So, what is one thing that you would. Okay, how about this? You can go anywhere into the fake world, the fantasy world. What world would you jump into of a movie or a TV show
Shrek.
and why? I didn't have to finish it. Why Shrek?
It's just my favorite movie of all time.
Who would you be?
I just want to hang out with Donkey and just Shrek. I just love that movie. It's
Do
my
you like
favorite.
all of them, or did they get worse as they went on? I didn't see like I don't know how many are there, 4 or 5 now?
I don't know. Just 1 and 2 are great.
1 and 2?
I would say either Shrek or Mulan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mulan.
Or Emperor's New Groove. It's a good name.
I was.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Did you like Mulan's live action? Because I did not like the live action.
Well, yeah, I appreciated it. Anything that represents our culture is
I
just
thought-
I appreciate,
Yeah, our
and I just
culture,
love.
yeah.
People hated on it, and I was like, no.
I thought the cartoon was better than the.
Well, yeah, it's a classic. You just can't beat it. But
All right, fair enough. Last one for me.
Okay. Coach wanted me to ask you,
no.
what is your first kiss story?
I felt bad for letting you off the hook.
I was looking up like funny interview questions. Came up.
I feel like this is like a Dan tells all
No,
thing
we
right
don't
now.
need to.
All right, here's my Springer moment. My first kiss was when I was 4.
Bro.
I'm going to tell you why. And there's a story that followed it. The girl was very mean after.
Oh.
So my both my grandfathers are still alive, and my dad's father, who I called Pop Miller because he worked at Miller Brewing Company. So he was sitting in the driveway in like a lawn chair, and Lindsay, who lived down the street, she was playing house with my cousin Christina and I. And Christina and I are really close. She was like my little sister growing up. So, and we're 8 months apart. So we're playing. I don't know what provoked this. We were behind the neighbor's shed. Lindsay pushed me down on the ground. I was laying on the ground, and she bent down and she kissed me, and my grandfather yelled at me for kissing her, which I did not do. Then Lindsay got in a fight with my cousin Christina, and I told her she had to go home, and I didn't see Lindsay for 8 years. Then I rode my bike by her house when I was 12. And to truly know that women never forget, she threw a broom at my head. And I ducked at the last minute, and she missed me. And I haven't seen Lindsay since then.
Shout out to me.
Yeah, shout out to Lindsay. But that was my first kiss, 4 years old. Weird, but true. All right, Sophie. Or Sophie, thinking over here. Sorry. All right, Lauren. You guys got me all screwed up with all these conversations about my dating. All right.
No.
Yeah, a little bit. All right, Lauren.
Yeah.
All right, Lauren.
Yeah.
What?
Your go-to karaoke song.
My go-to karaoke
Yeah.
song?
Yeah.
Probably anything by Journey.
Well, which one? Don't say it when I think you're gonna say it.
Well,
That's
everybody,
too main-
everybody
that's
says
too-
Don't Stop Believing, but I would probably say Separate Ways, Worlds Apart. That's a good one. Yeah. Or what was the other one? Oh, I can't remember. I know how it starts, but I don't know how it ends.
Yeah, sing it.
Only the Young, I think.
How's it go?
I think you should sing
I'm
it.
not gonna sing it right now.
Well, no. Like, what's the tune? Maybe we know it.
No, I'm
What's the
not gonna.
tune?
It's Only the Young Could Sing. We're Free to Fly Away. I can't remember what it's called though. I don't know. I think it's called Only the Young, but I'd probably say that one maybe. One of them I've been singing recently. I'd probably say that. All right, Lauren. You talked about your culture not really being well represented. Do you think that there has been anything of significance that you're proud to have seen recently?
With like my culture? I don't know. Like, what do you mean?
Well, you talked about being proud of who you are.
Oh, yeah.
So, with different things that have come out, is there anything that do you feel like there is an Asian American appreciation somewhere that you can look to and say thank you for doing that?
I mean, definitely. I mean, like, I wouldn't say like it's not like as stereotypical as it was back then. I don't know. Like, I guess I didn't live through that time, but maybe you would. I don't know.
No, I agree. Just like,
I haven't lived that long, so I don't know.
I don't know, when you see athletes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. Yeah,
All right.
yeah definitely.
Okay. So for
It's like
Lauren,
diversity. Yeah.
fair enough.
Yeah.
For Lauren Ragonese, for Coach Emily Flohr, for myself, Dan Tortora, to get me off of this hot seat for the love of God. And here with Liverpool Volleyball. Please make sure you go and celebrate the Warriors every single chance that you get and come out to Avicolli's as well. One more time, a round of applause for Coach and for Lauren.